Did you know Adelaide was recently ranked the 9th most livable city here in Australia? But the question is, how much does it actually cost to live in Adelaide? So today I'm gonna break down all my monthly expenses living in Adelaide. Just a quick heads up, so this really depends on your lifestyle and your spending habit, but you can use this as a reference for yourself. And for contact, I live with my partner, so for today expense is gonna be for 2 people. So I'm gonna start with the biggest expense all the way through to the smallest one, and at the end of this video I'm gonna add everything up into the total monthly cost. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with the biggest expense, which is rent. So when it's come to the accommodation, you got a few options in LA. So if you are an international student, you can live in the university accommodations, or you can live in a share house with your friends. But in my case, we rent the entire unit, and it's a 2-bedroom unit, and it's about 10-minute drive to the city, and it costs us about $450 per week. So the price really depends on the location where you live though. So if you want to live in the city, it's usually more expensive, and if you are rented in a further suburb, it's a bit cheaper, but the trade-off is that you will spend more time traveling back and forth to the city. So it's really about whether you rather pay more money for rent or more for travel. Okay, so our second biggest expense is groceries. So we usually cook at home like 4 days a week, and also meal prep for work as well. So that way we can save money on lunch and dinner. So on average, we spend about $250 per week for 2 people. But honestly, what is the most you ever spend in a week for grocery? Honestly, I never know that I would spend that much money on grocery until I moved to Australia. So it can definitely be cheaper if you shop smart at places like Aldi or the Central Market, where there are some discount at the end of the days. So you can also plan your grocery ahead by checking for half price. And another tip is to activate offers with flyby if you shop at Coles, or everyday rewards if you shop at Woolly. That way you can earn points so that you can use for money off for your next shop. So even though we do cook most of the day at home, but to be honest, we still grab takeaway and eat out on Friday. So up next is utility and internet. So for utility, that include electricity, water and gas. So for electricity, water and gas, our bills quarterly, but I will break down into monthly for you. So for electricity, around $150 a month, but it's actually depend on the season, like in the winter when you need to use like heater, or in the summer when you need to use the air conditioner or fan. And for the water bill, it's about $100 a month. And for gas, we spend roughly about $100 as well. And for the internet, we pay around $65 per month. So up next is transportation. So for us, we mostly use our car to get out and about. And for me, I work in the city, and most of the time I work at home, so I don't really travel much. But if I were to go to the office, I would use bus or tram. So if you are live in the city, you can use the free city tram, which is very convenient. So for metro fare, it costs about $2.60 during off-peak hours and $4.55 during peak time. But if you are a student, it's cheaper with a student metro card. So it's only $1.30 off peaks and $1.60 during peak time. I will put a screenshot here with a full fare breakdown, and I also leave the link down in the comments if you want to check out the full details. So for transport, we spend about $150 per month for 2 people. That includes the car registrations, around $650 annually. So up next on the list is insurance. So for insurance, we have car insurance and health insurance. So for the car insurance, it costs about $100 per month, but it's actually depend on your car year, make and the models, and where your car is parked, overnight. And we also have private health insurance as well, and it costs us about $200 per month for 2 people. Okay, so last but not least, the fun stuff is entertainment. So stuff like subscriptions, Netflix, movie, eating out, event, etc. For some shopping tips for my ladies, the best time to shop are during the end of the financial year sales, which is at the end of June, or at the Black Friday on November, or Boxing Day on December. So let's come back to us. So we usually come to spend about $700 a month on entertainment. Okay, so let's add everything all up together. So living in LA as a couple costs us roughly about $4,300 per month. So that includes rent, grocery, transportation, utility, internet, and also lifestyle included. But if you are single and live in a shared space with your friends, that would be cheaper. And I think that's pretty much about it, guys. I hope this video have helped you to get some idea what it actually costs to live in LA. And if you like this video, give us a like and a subscribe to see more content about life here in LA. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.